Hey everybody, just a quick update here at the end of the video. I posted the first video there and then got a bunch of private messages asking me questions about things that I didn't cover on this. And so I'm just going back, making this short one at the end, just to add on, and hopefully it'll answer some of the questions. So some people were asking how did I know it was a 1972? And on this particular one, it's really easy because it's still got the head badge here. Says Cami Sales Corp 1972, and then serial numbers. So I was lucky that that tag was still on there. If you don't have a tag on your frame, it's anybody's guess, honestly. There's no record of serial numbers that I'm aware of, and you just got to understand when the models came out. You know, the progression of the MX, the JX, the KA models of Camis. So basically your bike's going to be somewhere between probably 1970 and 1974, right? It's probably going to fall in that area. That's when most of them were made. Let's see. Others were asking about my seat. That was one big question. I have a guy here locally that does seats for me, and I had some leftover nice 1970s original vinyl. This is actually for Triumph motorcycles, but it's real heavy. It's you know, the perforated and all that, and I like the look of that. So the bike had the seat base on it, and just going from pictures, I cut foam to what looked like was original, and then had my seat guy do the seat for it. So that's where that came from. You're not going to find a seat cover for that bike. This tank was in really nice shape. Somebody asked about this on the cap here. This is off and on venting for the cap. So it comes off as a regular, but you turn the vent on and off rather than having like a tube of a later bike. The inside of this tank's actually real nice and clean. So if you take off with your vent closed, you won't get too far because you'll create a vacuum in the tank, and your motor will stop getting gas there. So that's just what that was. That wasn't horribly uncommon. It was on a lot of 60s, early 70s bikes. The front fender, this is just a bracket that I made to go on the Yamaha forks that are on it. So this wasn't original too, but it's the style of the 60s, early 70s bikes. It's just something I made out of some aluminum to mount the fender to. So that was probably the majority of questions that I got were that kind of thing. I went ahead and put on number 80 plates on this since it's an AECC, just to give it a more finished look and all of that. So cool little bike. Thanks for looking. If you have any more questions, I'd be happy to answer, and talk to you later.